Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, August 31st, 2023. It's your daily crypto news. My name is Matt. Like always, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, and wherever you're listening to this podcast, click those 5 stars, write a comment if you can, and let everybody know that this is a great place for daily crypto news. Let's get straight into it. Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy is bullish on Bitcoin after Grayscale's victory over the SEC. Ramaswamy said that the court's decision clears a path for Bitcoin and blockchain innovation in the United States. He also criticized the SEC's regulation by enforcement approach, which he said is scaring crypto business and innovators offshore. Ramaswamy is not the only one that is concerned about the SEC's approach to crypto regulation. Leaders across the industry have warned for a long time that the SEC's actions could stifle innovation and drive businesses overseas. The SEC has not yet commented on the court's decision. Coinbase, they're going to be launching support for the newly launched PayPal stablecoin PYUSD. Trading will begin around 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's today, August 31st. And it's only going to be traded if liquidity conditions are met. Coinbase tweeted, once sufficient supply of the asset is established in the trading pair PYUSD to USD, it will launch in phases. Support for PYUSD may be restricted in some supported jurisdictions. Several exchanges have already listed the stablecoin, including Huobi, Kraken, and Crypto.com, but its adoption appears to be slow. The current total supply of PYUSD only stands around 43 million tokens, or $43 million. Speaking of stablecoins, Binance has announced that it will gradually phase out support for its native stablecoin BUSD. The move comes after Paxos, the company who issues BUSD, halted the minting of new tokens. Binance said that it will continue to support BUSD deposits and withdrawals through Ethereum, Polygon, BNB Chain, Avalanche, and Tron. Remember, BUSD works on multiple chains. However, Binance will delist BUSD spot and margin trading pairs, as well as futures, earn, loan, gift cards, and pay products. Phasing out BUSD will take place in a couple stages, and the first stage is going to start in the first weeks of September and last until December. Binance said that it's encouraging users to convert their BUSD to other stablecoins. Binance also tweeted that BUSD will always remain backed 1-to-1 by US dollars, and it will continue support for a wide range of other stablecoins. BUSD is one of the most popular stablecoins, and its removal from Binance could have major impacts on the market. Right now, the current market cap is sitting at around $3 billion BUSD, and to be honest with you, I use BUSD quite a bit. It is, in my opinion, the cheapest and fastest stablecoin to move if you need it. So I'm kind of disappointed that this is gone, but a lot of US-based companies don't support it anyway, so it ended up being not really useful for me. Despite these changes in Binance, and to be honest with you, I think this looks like an organized deconstruction of Binance. Binance is still launching new products. This week, the exchange unveiled a crypto-to-bank payment product dubbed SendCash in 9 Latin American countries. Robinhood has Robinhood Wallet, and it's a multi-chain, self-custody Web3 wallet, and it has expanded its offerings to include Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and in-app Ethereum swaps. This move follows its global launch 6 months ago, which, according to the company, attracted hundreds of thousands of users across 140 countries. In its initial phase, a select group of users will have access to more than 200 tokens for swapping, with the plans to extend the feature to a broader audience in the near future. And remember, I want you to be cautious with Robinhood because I'm just pissed off at them. A little bit of ripples in the water, and they start delisting tokens, and then they make it extremely cumbersome for you to move them. So if you want to use Robinhood, I would be very cautious. I really don't think they're that committed to this space, to these products. It's all about money. They saw that during a bull, they made a lot of money offering these products, and they're just trying to capitalize off this. I don't think that they will have any commitment to the digital assets. They won't have any commitment to you. They won't have any commitment for you to take those coins off or trade, buy, sell, or do anything with your coins. So I just want you to be really cautious because it looks as though, in my opinion, that they just don't care about the space. They don't care about the digital assets. They don't care about the innovation. They don't really care about the customers. They don't care about the companies. They care about if they can make money off of these products, and if they don't, they'll screw everybody. My opinion. What do you think? Bookings at todayinweb3.com. The Swift global payment and messaging network and Chainlink, Chainlink is a blockchain oracle, they have successfully completed a series of tests to demonstrate the ability to move financial assets across traditional rails and blockchain networks. The tests were conducted with over 10 financial institutions, including Citibank and BNY Mellon. The tests involve sending tokenized assets. These tokenized assets basically are converting traditional assets such as stocks, bonds, and real estate into digital tokens that can be traded on blockchain networks. The tests were conducted using Swift's new Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol, or CCIP, which launched in June of 2023. CCIP is a blockchain communication network that allows different blockchains to communicate with each other. The test demonstrated that Swift and Chainlink can be used to create a secure and efficient way to move tokenized assets between different blockchains. This successful completion of these tests is a significant development for the cryptocurrency industry, and it shows that the technology is now mature enough to be used by major financial institutions. Here's my thoughts, is that if this goes mainstream, we have to make sure that the cost savings are passed on to us. Look, what's the saying that there's nothing more permanent than a temporary government program? I think the same thing goes with any fees that come to a company or that are passed down to the consumer. We're used to paying certain fees for our products in banking, and the same thing is with government. And so when you have an extra tax, when you have an extra fee, and they make it more efficient, because that's what they're supposed to do as a company that's trying to get more profitable, this is going to make them more profitable. This is going to cut their costs way down by using blockchain and these payment rails that we've been talking about, or these products that we've been talking about for years. And so I hope that these savings go to small businesses and companies and brokers and clearinghouses and so on and so forth. And those savings, those cost savings, are passed on to the consumer as well, the retail investor, the retail stock trader, the hodler. That's what I'm hoping for. And if they don't, I hope that we catch it and we demand it. Airline group Lufthansa, they've launched an NFT-based loyalty program called UpTrip. And this program allows passengers to collect digital trading cards when they fly on one of the group's airlines. These cards are going to be theme-based, and they're going to be based on destinations and aircraft use and fleets and even holidays. And by amassing all of the trading cards needed, you can get perks like free Wi-Fi in flights, access to airport lounges, airline miles, and more. UpTrip is also planning to add trading features, letting users fill in any gaps in their collections, which is something they probably should have launched with to start with, but they didn't. And finally, Ben Armstrong, aka Bitboy, has denied all the allegations against him, calling them 100% false and diabolical, actually. He's also accused the company of trying to get him out of his own company. What are the allegations against him? That he's suffering from substance abuse, that he caused emotional, physical, and financial damage to the company, that he's threatening to beat up the CEO, and that he's engaged in physical confrontations with other employees. Remember, Bitboy was allegedly kicked out of his own company a couple days ago. Me, personally, I think this is a PR stunt, and it's PR stunt level Bitboy. Only he could think of something so diabolical, and he's doubling down on it, and it's going to keep his name out there, and it's going to generate more money for his company. But we're still talking about it because reasons. Anyway, send me an email, bookings@todayinweb3.com. I'll bet you $20 that this is a PR stunt. Now, let's get into those crypto prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
And the time is 9:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The fear greed is at the lower end of neutral. It's at 40. Bitcoin is sitting at $27,193, down 0.4% in 24. Ethereum's at $1,707, down 0.4% in 24. Tether's number 3, Binance, is at $2.23, down 0.4% in 24. And XRP is at 52.4 cents, down 0.7% in 24. Running off the top 10, we have BUSD, Dogecoin, Cardano, Solana, and Tron. The total market cap is down 0.6% in 24 at $1.08 trillion. We have a Bitcoin dominance of 48.8, an ETH dominance of 18.9, and the 24-hour volume has dropped almost 50%. And again, I have no clue why there's these major swings. One of these days, I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this. It's just, I think it's very interesting that one day you'll see it 50% up and then 50% down. When we're talking about 50%, we're talking about 10, 15, $20 billion of 24-hour volume. So it's not a little bit of money. Anyway, if anybody has some insight to that, let me know. Bookings@todayinweb3.com. What coins day to day are causing these fluctuations? Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Remember, we'll be here with Asia Focus, and I'll see you then. And until then, happy hodling, everyone.